Hello everybody and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. Not gonna lie, was not expecting to come back to this series again, especially not so soon. Well, at the very least, because, well, in case you haven't been watching the news on it, the Legacy Pack was released for the game. For free to people that have owned War of the Chosen. Now, from what I've read, a lot of people have been having problems getting this started, especially those that have modded playthroughs. My advice to you is, because I figured out at least what my problem was, and that was the Community Highlander. Go through your mods list and disable anything that relies on the Community Highlander. Especially Community Highlander itself, even if it's not directly needing this. Like, the Akimbo class requires dual-wielding pistols, which requires primary secondaries, which requires the Community Highlander, so you're gonna need to disable those mods as well. And if that still doesn't work, re-verify your cache, or re-verify your game files by going to the Properties, or XCOM 2, Local Files, Verify Game Files. And if it still doesn't work, then I have no idea. But anyways, don't worry about this interfering with any series. I will still be uploading Wasteland 2 Director's Cut and Hand of Fate 2. I'm just going to be uploading this alongside Hand of Fate 2 as another secondary series. Maybe even in addition to Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. Now, we're not going to be dealing with Skirmish, that's customized tactical operations, or the challenge archives. What we're here is for the legacy operations. According to the DLC page, this is meant to bridge the gap between XCOM Enemy Unknown and XCOM 2. So I can't wait to see what they're going for. Now, there are 4 separate ones: Blast from the Past, It Came from the Sea, Avengers Assemble, and Lazarus Project. Based on this, there are 7 missions each. I'm going to try and get through 1, 2, maybe even 3 missions of video. It depends on how long they take. But, anyways, moving on. Having survived the alien assault... Oh, before I forget, it's been a while since I did the series on War of the Chosen, so if there's any audio problems, like maybe I'm too quiet, the game's too loud, let me know in the comments. And also, for this episode, I'm going to be using XCOM Enemy Unknown soundtrack. Also, one other thing, apparently there are unlocks you can get by completing these, which you then are able to use in the main game, like new weapons and armor, so hey, it's just another reason to do it, plus it's free. Now then, Blast from the Past. Having survived the alien assault on XCOM HQ, broken down Central Officer Bradford has been living in the fringes since that harrowing day. Now, a year or so later, Central has fallen in with a few hardy souls, doing what they can to survive the spreading alien occupation. Spurred on by the thought of finding any remnants of his beloved XCOM, Central sets off with his new friends following a map of unknown origin. Objective, alien abductions, and it looks like these are the 4 that we're dealing with. Sophia Rojas, our specialist, John Bradford, our ranger, Bao Zhang, our sharpshooter, Daryl Rutherford, our grenadier. Let's do this. And it looks like somebody's already beat me to the punch, because my emails have just told me that Christopher Odd has already started this. Well, so be it. Let's see, we're going to be playing on story. We're going to enable Legacy Narrative VO. Let's do this. And apparently Iron Man is already...
Story time. This was almost 20 years ago, so my memory might be a little hazy. With XCOM gone and no sign of any survivors from HQ, I had somehow fallen in with a couple of other misfits the aliens hadn't managed to kill yet. We mostly kept our heads down and scavenged what we could. Until one day we found a map. A map claiming to point towards a human sanctuary. A gathering place for those of us still out there. We were suspicious, of course, but we didn't really have much else to lose. 5 minutes in either direction and we would have never met. But for whatever reason, my little group seemed to get along pretty well. We weren't much more than wandering vagabonds at that point, but the map gave us a purpose. Something to work towards. That meant moving through occupied territory, though. So this was sure to be a test of our resolve.
Like I said, it looks like Iron Man is already enabled, and I have never played with that. Yay. Get 10,000 for completing the objective, 9,000 for enemy kills, minus 1,000 for a wounded soldier penalty, and minus 5,000. An early bird bonus is granted for scoring mission objectives and kills on the first turn. This bonus is reduced each turn until it expires. Complete objectives and kill enemies quickly to earn the most points. Well, I'm not looking for points. I'm just looking to get those sweet, sweet unlocks. Alright, doesn't look like we start with concealment. I've been playing Wasteland too much. I keep using the scroll wheel to try and zoom in and out. Marksmanship rifle, scattergun. Oh yeah, these are going to be useful. LMG. That's a blast from the past. I actually did play Enemy Unknown and was considering doing some playing it on the channel at some point, but thing is, I never actually got through it without cheating. So yeah. Now, seeing as how we don't have concealment, I'm just going to move slowly and carefully. Like everyone used to do in, well, old Xcom.
I'm on it!
Faceless. Which, of course, we missed 2 faces, actually. Oh boy.
That's on me.
And it doesn't look like we have any healing. Stabilize, yeah, but healing, I don't know. Good, good. Oof.
Enemy is still up!
That is less good.
I had been moving in the fringes, surviving on whatever I could, wherever I could. Truth be told, I had just about given up on everyone by then. Our so-called leaders had already told the world the fight was over, and I was in no position to convince anyone otherwise.
Okay, use our sharpshooter, take down the stronger one. Central, could you perhaps kill this one? Thank you.
I've killed just about everything that walks or crawled.
69% chance. What about you, Sparrow? Can't even hit him. But you could from here. If this doesn't work out, I am going to be in a very bad position. Okay, so she does have a med kit, she just doesn't have a gremlin, which makes sense. Oh, please, Rusty, take it out.
Enemies down. Running dry.
If he hadn't managed to kill it, he would have been in a very good position.
Details, especially how I made it out of the base back then. I woke up in a smoking pile of rubble and crawled as far as I could. Beyond that, it was a lot of dark, bitter days in between. Moving to designated position. On Overwatch.
Me dirijo a la posición indicada.
No, wait, she does have a gremlin. She just doesn't have gremlin heal, just aid protocol.
A ello voy.
We had hoped we could scavenge a few supplies. Maybe find something to eat at the diner. Unfortunately, the aliens didn't give us a whole lot of time to look around.
Move into position. Affirmative. Covering now.
Position confirmed.
So it looks like we're dealing more with, well, what is essentially Advent, though perhaps before Advent was what they look like today. I gotta admit, that is a cool looking sword. Viper, that's gonna be good. Must have a stalk on it.
Están flanqueando mi posición.
It's strange to think what it was like back then, before Advent became the front. There were plenty of aliens, but a lot less barking. Stranger still is how quickly people forgot what the real faces of the war looked like. You wouldn't think the novelty of alien invaders would ever wear off.
Okay, Rusty, blow away the Viper, or at the very least its cover. If you could.
Here, catch!
Bradford I can send after the sectoid with his sword. Okay, yeah. Viper's still up, but it is now exposed.
Tengo que mejorar.
Still dodging like a motherfucker, though. And an only 58% chance. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, someone's getting wounded this turn. Because I can't take the chances of that sectoid taking control of someone.
Your history.
Oh joy! One dies, another takes its place. And there's no reloading. Well, yeah, no, there isn't. Well, no, there is, just not in here. This is why I don't play on Iron Man.
No, 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 por favor.
Well, at least she managed to hit the faceless. Here it comes. Brace for it, Central.
Who's got a med kit?
The only person who has a med kit is the one that is currently panicking.
That one hurt a little.
In the early days, the faceless weren't even disguised half the time. And there were all kinds of silly-ass rumors about shape-shifting animals, vehicles, all kinds of things. That made trust even harder to come by among strangers.
Okay, what have I got? I don't need to do much damage to that Viper, I just need to hit it.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Please hit, because then... Yes, Bradford can go after the sectoid. That'll take care of the panic on Sparrow. I need 2 of my soldiers to try and take care of the faceless.
Kill confirmed.
68% chance from here.
Heading there now.
How about from here? 70%.
Target down.
Yeah, so close to getting a perfect without getting Bradford in.
The first day went well, but now the aliens knew we were up to something.
But at the very least... we got through this. without anyone dying, because that would have probably caused a serious... Oh, I can't change this? I was gonna say we're back. Oh
well. Our first stop yielded a few decent upgrades, but nothing that was gonna set the world on fire. And there was only so much we could take with us. We had to travel light if we were going to keep up this pace.
We get some PCSs, agility for Bradford, conditioning for perception speed. I don't really use PCSs. Let's see. Mimic Beacon, Skulljack Battle Scanner, Frag Grenade with Proximity Mine. I've never used Proximity Mines. I'm gonna say go for the combat sims. Okay, she's got medical protocol. Good. He's got Blade Storm. That would have been real helpful. She's got Long Watch. Good. Dolan Rutherford's got Shredder. You know I love Shredder. And we have a new soldier, Veronica Reyes. Launch Grenade and Shredder. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay, we've still got time left. I say we move on to the next mission. So far, we haven't even hit bronze, but it's not over yet.
We had no idea who made the map in the first place. But if there really was some kind of hidden sanctuary out there, I wanted to see it for myself. The map was steering us right through town, but we figured maybe we'd creep through the cemetery instead to keep things quiet. I tried to take a few notes just in case we forged a new path. If history was going to be written by the victors, then I at least wanted to have something ready just in case we finally got our act together. We were all a little suspicious, but we managed to pick up another recruit near the cemetery. As risky as it was, we needed all the help we could get, and I wasn't worried about splitting the gear another way. Once we got close, the aliens were all over us pretty quick. What we found was difficult to face.
Could it be remnants of humanity? Because that wouldn't surprise me.
Moving to Overwatch.
Recibido.
Yep. Zombies. He didn't take out the sectoid, but he is heavily wounded now. Miss, but thankfully you have some sort of stock that lets you do extra damage. Okay, we've got zombies to deal with now. Shocker.
Enemigo eliminado. Confirmado.
My guess is they're gonna pretty much act just like the Lost, and it's just a reskin.
Blanco neutralizado.
In the 2 years or so since we lost the base, I hadn't heard so much as a peep about Xcom, much less run into any familiar faces. Most people never knew we existed in the first place, so there wasn't a whole lot of point in asking around.
Okay. On Overwatch.
Bien, me muevo al objetivo. Guardia. Ya voy. Afirmativo, cubriendo.
What's making that noise?
Could it be aliens?
I'd seen a few zombies during the early days of the invasion, but not like this. Not up close. They were human once, but we didn't have any choice. The last place you want to run into a bunch of psychic aliens is a cemetery full of fresh graves.
I don't know how fresh these things are, man.
Got it covered.
Órdenes confirmadas. En marcha.
I mean, I can't imagine there was a lot of time for proper burials during the invasion.
Estoy en marcha. En guardia.
Hey, you hear anything?
Yes. Yes, I do. It's aliens.
I'm not sure I ever really believed in the prospect of finding survivors. And the weapons my team were after weren't going to do much on their own. Notice how I said team? That's when I started to realize what the actual payoff here was.
Okay, Peacock.
Come get some.
Ready up?
Affirmative.
As do
Covering
you,
now.
the rest of you stay on standby just in case I need some explosives. Central, get your butt in
I'm
there.
already gone.
Well, shoot.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I noticed.
Negative damage.
I noticed. Okay, okay. Viper takes priority. Zombies aren't much of a threat. Central. Don't suppose you could get in there and hit it. Didn't think so. Okay, let's see what we can get with the others. 70%, 70%, take them out.
Hostil neutralizado. Ya me queda poca munición.
Okay, Sparrow, you get over here.
Afirmativo. En camino.
Okay, that zombie's down. All that's left is Viper, whom unfortunately I can't reach. Could hit her with a grenade. Would be a bad idea.
Eat it!
I was kind of hoping it would blow up that mausoleum. So, what's she gonna do? Whip
They're
tongue?
running scared.
Well, she's gonna run away.
I hadn't felt a sense of camaraderie in a long time. Most people were respectful of the surviving war veterans that were still out here. Some might even offer us a friendly smile. Still, I ran into plenty of people who couldn't do anything but blame us. Soldiers, politicians, doctors. We had all failed someone in one way or another.
Okay, Peacock, you get over there. You get to a view on the Viper, but there's not really anything you can do about it. Daryl, you get over here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Overwatch just
Come
in
get
case. I could place you over here, take a risky shot on the Viper, but if that misses, it will leave you exposed. It's the only place I can put you where you'd be in cover, he says, quote, with air quotes.
Voy hacia allá.
Gonna take the chance. Should not have taken that chance. Really shouldn't have.
Arma vacía. No puedo atacar.
In that case, Sparrow, why don't you give Demon some aid protocol? She looks like she's gonna need it.
Ven y verás.
Won't happen again.
¡Me están flanqueando!
We'd spent a fair amount of time together, but my new friends didn't know much about my background. To them, I was just an ex-military survivor, another broken-down veteran. As time went on, I think they started to piece it together on their own, and I didn't mind keeping them guessing.
Okay, so I saw that group with the zombie and the two faceless. And I know they're right there, thanks to their little friend revealing them. If I move over there, will that reveal them? Only one way to find out.
En camino.
Yeah, it did. I was hoping I'd be able to sneak in and get a grenade to blow them away. I mean, it might still be viable. Yeah, just barely. Okay, who's left? Peacock, Rusty, and Sparrow. Sparrow can't get into range to hit them without being out of cover. Peacock. Not enough damage to take them out, but if I get Rusty to blow them away,
Runs away.
then it should be enough. I'm not too worried about the zombie. He might get in and hit either Bradford or Demon, but I'm more concerned about the Faceless, because, well, they do have an AoE. Alright, go for this one.
Target down.
And then Sparrow.
Me
Counting
dirijo
on you
allí.
for this one. Come on, 81% chance. There we go. All that's left is the zombie now.
Ya me queda poca munición.
Oh, please go after Bradford. Yes! Thank you,
Kill
Bladestorm.
confirmed.
I got to thinking about all the people I know for sure didn't make it out of HQ. Assuming the aliens haven't tried to clear it out, that mountain is the final resting place for a lot of good people. I had always hoped to go back there one day and put up a marker, or something at least.
Ready to rock.
I'm just gonna spend this turn and reload everybody's weapons.
Es hora de matar.
Nothing to say, Bradford? In terms of
going.
what you can hear or not hear? If I had to guess, I'd say the last group's somewhere in here.
Moving to Overwatch.
Rolling out.
Moving to position. Scanning.
Afirmativo. Afirmativo. Cubriendo. Yo me encargo.
What was that?
I heard a sectoid.
I could use the exercise.
Still not seeing them yet.
10-4.
On the move.
Recibido. Posición confirmada. Poniéndome en guardia.
Anyone else hear that?
Yes, Bradford, we all hear it. Alright, I'm probably just gonna finish this mission off, and
I'm on the
that
move.
will be that for this episode. Yeah, there it is. Sectoid, a Viper, and something else. A zombie. Go over this, that would leave him exposed, though. Unfortunately, she can't get a view on any of them. See, in does have a grenade left.
Me dirijo allí.
Alright, let's get you moved over here. See if we can't blow away some cover. Leave that Viper exposed.
Esta es para ti.
Percent chance. And technically the sectoid should be a priority, but I don't have a good shot on it. Bradford does, but I also need to take out the others. Okay, go for the Viper. Take that out before it can bind our poisons. Good critical hit, not enough, but should be enough for somebody else to finish it off.
Enemigos pacificados.
Could, I would send him to melee the sectoid, but he can't. Rusty, what do you got? We got one more grenade. Reach the sectoid from there, but maybe if I move you here.
Moving out.
Yes, that would at least force it to use some of its turn to move into a different position. Or, best case scenario, leaves them exposed for Bradford to finish off. Which then just leaves us with the zombie, who more than likely will go after Bradford as he's the closest target.
Got him!
There we go.
Another notch!
The cemetery was rough, but my new recruits pulled together pretty well.
Well, this is kind of useless for us. Flawless. Don't suppose we get
We
points
had
for that.
gotten used to salvaging gear by that point. We'd picked through just about everything left on the alien bodies.
Let's see. Frag with flashbang, frag with incendiary, specialist in EMD. Nah, I think I'll probably go for this. Armor-piercing rounds on sharpshooter is good. Talon rounds on a ranger. Yeah, tracer rounds on a grenadier. And specialist gets blue screen. Yes, please. See, she gets revival protocol. Improvised magnetic rifle, that'll be good. And a Gremlin Mark II. Augmented shotgun, experimental blade, anti-material rifle, and a rail pistol. Let's see, they get magnetic support cannons and tracer rounds. That is good. But with that, we have come to an end for this episode of XCOM 2 Legacy Pack. I imagine that, given there's 4 of these, 7 missions apiece, this is probably going to last a while. Like I said, I'm going to be uploading these alongside Hand of Fate 2 and potentially Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. If it's popular enough, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, if you like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw polling to vote for our next Let's Play. As it stands, Vampire the Masquerade is in the lead, with Dragon Age Origins slowly catching up. So, oh, and please leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.